In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to use ccleaner to clean old registry entries on your computer and old files that you're just not using, and give it somewhat of a performance boost. Alright, so we're going to start with installing ccleaner. To get it, it's a freeware application. It's a great application. Yes, to get ccleaner, all you have to do is go online. Their website is www.ccleaner.com, and or you could just type in ccleaner in Google or your search engine and find it. And once you get to the website, it'll pretty much look like this window, what you see here, and you see it says download ccleaner now. You click on that link and you just proceed to download. Alright, so once you have it on your system, once you completed the download, what you'll do is you'll double click on the installation file. It's asking you for the language, English of course. Click on next. Agree to the user agreement. Showing you the destination folder that it's going to uninstall. I'll leave it at default, C program file, ccleaner. Okay, so once you get to the install options screen, it's just asking you a few options. Do you want it, have them integrated or not? Add a desktop shortcut, to add start menus. You could add ccleaner as an option in recycle bin, check for updates, and you can add the Yahoo toolbar. Of course, I rarely select any of these options. I like a clean desktop. Always want updates, so that's why I select these. But this is totally up to you. So you could customize your installation to have it install to what best fits you. Alright, so you're going to click on install, and that's showing the installation. Now once you finish installing, you'll see this message, and of course you just select on finish. So once you open up ccleaner, this is the window that you're presented with. Alright, and we're going to show you what these options are. Here you're in the cleaner itself tab. You see the different tabs. You have registry, tools, and options. So this one is automatically selected, which is the cleaner. Then it's showing you Internet Explorer, temporary internet files, cookies, history, recently typed URLs, delete index.dat. These are old websites that you entered, or Outlook Express, email transactions, and the last download locations. Now all of these are pretty much safe to delete, but you want to definitely think about it. Like recently typed URLs, if you used to typing in the first name and automatically the rest of the phrase will pop up, that's what that is, recently typed URL. Some people don't want to get rid of that because it makes it easier for them, so you will want to keep that. Then you got from Windows Explorer, recent documents, run, and the start menu. You see those are for people who usually mess around in the run options. They know what that means, but pretty much the same as the recently typed URLs in the run box. The search autocomplete also, and other Explorer MRUs, empty recycle bin, temporary files, clipboards, memory dump, check this file fragment, window log file. These are all pretty much safe to delete, but ccleaner has a handy tool. It's called the analyze tool. What we'll do is analyze each of these options you have selected and come back and tell you what it feels you need to clean. Yeah, so this analyze tool is definitely a good tool to use, and we're going to use that. This analyze button helps out a lot. And also in the application tab, it just have different applications and current cookies that they might have laying around that you can get rid of too, but the analyze tool works for that also. Okay, so once you have that, we're just going to select on the analyze button. ccleaner actually analyzes these temporary files. It's going to tell you what it thinks about it, basically. Okay, once that process is finished, ccleaner shows you all the files, the cookies and the temp files that it's going to get rid of. Now like I said, this is pretty much safe, but I will definitely recommend you go through the files, just to make sure you don't recognize something that you might not want to get rid of. So once you come to agreement that you agree with all of these files, you're just going to select Run Cleaner. Then ccleaner lets you know that these files will be permanently deleted, and it's going to ask you, are you sure you want to proceed? You select OK. ccleaner starts that process. Okay, so once ccleaner has finished the process, it tells you how many files was removed, how long it took, and it tells you the details of the files. As you can see on this system, it had 27 gigs worth of files, so that's definitely a lot. Alright, so from here we're going to go to the registry tab. We're just going to select on that. Okay, so once you select on the registry tab, you'll be presented with this options here, and you see the different options that the registry cleaner has. It says registry integrity, missing or shared DLLs, unused file extensions, ActiveX class issues, applications, fonts, application paths, help files, installer, obsolete software you want to run as startup, start menu ordering, and etc. That. But for the most part, what you want ccleaner to do to your registry is get rid of old entries in your registry that you're not using, and also find what errors it finds in the registry that you actually don't need and can get rid of. Okay, so once you have all these installed or selected, once you have the one selected that you want to actually check for problems, you can unselect them by clicking on the pluses or select them. The same thing with the cleaner tab. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but once you go through the ones you want to scan for issues, you just select on the scan issues button. Okay, so once you selected the options you want to check, you just select scan for issues. Now the only ones I kept out was MUI, cache, and missing shared DLLs. I never like to really mess with DLLs because a lot of applications do share DLLs, so I just like to leave that blank for now, and just select scan for issues. Okay, so once ccleaner goes through your registry, it picks out all the files, old application entries, paths, help files, installers, run at startups, or what it figures is obsolete or insufficient. It selects them. I suggest you go through this list. Just make sure you don't see any current applications that you use in there, and make sure it's not the older versions. Now a handy tool that ccleaner is, once you select on fix selected issues, here it asks you if you want to backup changes to the registry. Now this is something you definitely want to do, just in case you overlook something and you clean all these registry files up and all of a sudden one of your applications don't work correctly. So you'll always have a backup copy of your registry where you can go back to and start from there. Now this is definitely, like I said, a great tool. I can't mention how much it is, because if not, you will have to save it yourself, which is not a problem, but a lot of users, they just want the job done. They don't want to get too technical with it. So you select yes on here. Yeah, and once you open that up, it's going to ask you where you want to save the file at. We're just going to save it to the desktop. Gonna call it